Hi, welcome everyone to PopCultX episode 195. Once again, we are Gabriel and Danny, your hosts of PopCultX, a pop culture podcast from a Gen X perspective.
I like how you slowed that down.
You like that just for emphasis?
Yes, for emphasis.
So, yeah, it's been a while. How have you been, Danny?
I've been doing good. Just, managing the holidays, if you will, as we're in the holiday season now. And just trying to make sure all the ducks are in a row for everything that's going on in every different aspect of my life. Yeah. How about you?
Same kind of Christmas shopping, started a new job, got sick, a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's been fun.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you started a new job. Better than not starting an old job, maybe. I don't know. And I say that it's tongue in cheek because I've been getting I don't know if you recall at the end of our last episode. I know it's been so long ago, so maybe you don't remember this, being Gen X and everything. But I made a comment about being pop cult X as you know it. Now, I've been asked what I meant by that. And I guess we can divulge a little bit about what's going on with that statement. So, yes, as you know it, pop cult X, as it lives and breathes currently, is going to be changing. Now, how will that affect you as a viewer? It won't. You'll just get the same great stuff, but in a little bit different format. So Gabe will be taking the reins, and I will be kind of fading to black as I become more of a producer role, as less of a host. And Gabe, tell me a little bit more what you foresee or what you envision Pop Cult X evolving to as we get towards episode 200.
Well, I think it's going to be going down the road of a little bit more editorial, a lot more opinion, a little less middle of the road, and sharing my deepest thoughts on everything pop culture and not really holding back on what I think of what's going on out there in the world. So letting everyone know what's going on in my Gen X Latino queer point of view and sharing it with the world.
So that means you've been holding back for the first 200 episodes. Is that what I'm hearing?
I haven't been holding back, no, but I definitely haven't gone full force on a lot of things. So I think that that's going to be moving forward. You're going to see a lot more of that.
I like that. I like that. That's a perfect evolution of what Pop Cult X should be. A more opinionated, more just editorial view. And through your lens. And I think you have a very particular lens, if you will. I didn't want to say peculiar because that's not right.
It's peculiar and particular.
Very distinct and unique lens of how you see the world and how the world is shaped around you. And I think it's great for you to be able to share that with everyone else.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, hopefully people will take to it and will be able to get more interaction with their viewers and our friends of the podcast. So yeah, I look forward to it.
Absolutely. And everyone, that's going to be happening once we hit our magical number of 200. So come join these last few episodes with me being in front of the camera before I slink back to the shadows where I probably belong.
Slink, slither, whatever.
So with that being said, I have been watching a few things if you want to get my opinion while it's still there. Yeah. I don't know if you had a chance to watch Stranger Things at all. Because I know last time you said you hadn't watched it.
I haven't. I'm so far behind on it. The only thing that I know about Stranger Things as of right now is that they use I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany, and that is making the song get very popular again. And that song was like my jam, like in like second grade or third grade. It was like such a long time ago that it's really interesting to see that people are listening to it again.
Yeah, and they did the same thing with Kate Bush running up that hill, right? Yeah. So it's really cool that the Duffer Brothers, the creators of Stranger Things, take, I don't want to say obscure songs because they're not, but they take songs that are 40 years old now and giving them new life. And it's really cool. Yeah, how they use I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany is such a great usage of it. They use it really well. So I'm really happy with that song choice for it, almost like a character within the story.
Yeah.
So, and it's been really great. The first volume of season 5 has been fantastic. It was only 4 episodes. I think the other four were getting released on Christmas Day or something. But the way they ended it, oh my goodness, it was just such a major payoff for those people who are watching it and know what I'm talking about. I won't give any spoilers, but it was just such a empowering moment. It really was. And um the actors, I think Noah Shoop, is that his last name? The kid who plays Will Byers, and he not a kid now, I think he's like a senior in college, but but he is it's just such great to see his character arc. And it's just been so cool to watch. And then seeing the end of that, it was just like, when like in Endgame, when they all come back and you see Captain America, Avengers Assemble, it gave me that sort of same feeling.
Nice.
So that's saying a lot because that moment was a big moment for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it gave me that same sort of it's been building up to this type of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's cool. One of the stars of the show, Winona Ryder, I watched her on Hot Ones, where they eat
Okay. Yeah.
chicken wings or vegan chicken strips, and she's so interesting. I've liked her, ever since I was a kid. Beetlejuice, Lucas, what else?
Mermaids.
Mermaids. Yeah, she's very interesting. And one of the things that struck me as kind of being really cool was that she collects antique books, and
Oh
she has
wow.
a lot of first editions. And me being a book nerd, like I was just like, oh my God, that's super cool. Like that's what I would do if I had the money. Like I would totally buy first edition, books, or just collector item books. She has some that are like inscribed, some that are, signed by the author. So I just thought it was really cool. Um, she's one of those stars or actresses that you don't necessarily see in a lot of interviews, but when you do, she just strikes me as someone who's like very interesting.
Yeah.
And just draws me into her personality, and I want to watch her and kind
Hmm.
of hear what she has to say because she's not like a Kardashian where she's like all over the place and kind of see everything uninhibited. She's a little bit more reserved, and when she does say something, it has a little bit more of an impact and it's more powerful. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, she seems what's the best comparison I can put it? She seems like to be like our generation of like Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
So she's very, very cool, very someone that you want to, hang out with. And I don't know, just because Carrie Fisher, I guess maybe for the older generation, I don't want to say older, but she's older, was older than us, right? So I guess that's the best way I could compare it to, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, she's a really cool person.
Yeah. Right on. Other show that I watched, or movie, I should say, is Oh What Fun. It's a new Christmas movie with Michelle Pfeiffer and Dennis Leary.
Mm-hmm.
Really funny. I really liked it a lot. It kind of comes from the perspective of the mom in a
Yeah.
family dynamic, and it starts off saying like have all these Christmas movies that are from the guy's perspective. So
Mm-hmm.
National
Mm-hmm.
Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Home Alone. I mean, anyone that
This
you can
one and
think
that
of.
one and this one and that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a guy's perspective, and women sort of slave and work really hard to create memorable Christmases for us
Mhm.
as moms, and they're sort of the unsung heroes. So this movie takes place in the Christmas season with this mom having her family come back home, and she's in the middle of trying to make it another wonderful Christmas, and kind of things go to hell. But it's really funny. There's a really good cast. Like I mentioned, Michelle Pfeiffer plays the matriarch. Um, Dennis Leary plays the father, and Chloe, what's her name? Chloe Moretz.
Yeah, Chloe Grace Moritz or something. Yeah, she
Yeah,
plays one of the
she plays
daughters.
one of the daughters, and
Yeah.
she's really cool. I like her a lot. And it's just a fun Christmas movie. Kind of a new spin on a classic, because we all have those like classic Christmas movies that we watch every year.
Hmm.
I think this one will add to that collection for sure.
Yeah, I think it incorporated a lot of different themes from the male-dominated Christmas environment. Like you got the Home Alone type of aspect in it, right, where she gets left, and I thought it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it a lot. I did enjoy the fact that it was like you said, showing moms as the unsung heroes of Christmas, and I think Eva Longoria as her character when they're at the end and they're all just hanging out there. That made me laugh so much because they were just, that's what you could envision a group of guys in that scenario doing, right?
Yeah.
And so they turned the tables, and it was the four ladies who were the mom, Michelle Pfeiffer, Eva Longoria, and the other two from that her show or whatever, and they were, just ranting about their shared experiences.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely made me think about how much my mom has done throughout the years for our family. I definitely feel guilty when I come, go back home to Arizona and she like cooks a big meal. I always say like, let's go out to eat, like let's go, to a restaurant. Like you don't have to cook, but she
Mhm.
wants to do it anyway. But moms do so much. Like I definitely want to give props to moms out there because they have to take care of so much when it comes to the holidays and they don't get their props from people a lot of time that people are just kind of worried about what's in it for them. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, it was really well done, and you're right. It is one of those ones where it's going to become, I guess, part of the pantheon of Christmas movies.
Yeah, I think so. One of the other ones that I watched that is my annual Christmas movie that I watch is Four Christmases.
Oh
Have you
yeah,
seen it?
yeah,
Yeah,
with Vince
with
Vaughn and
Reese Witherspoon.
yes, that's it. Yes.
Even though like I'm really not a fan of either one of them, like I'm not a fan of both of those actors. I like them in this particular movie for some reason. I think that I just because I relate to having to have four Christmases because
Okay.
my parents are divorced, my husband's parents are divorced, so it's sort of like true to life in a way.
Hmm.
Like I don't try to avoid them like they do in the movie, but I can relate to having to go to four different settings and having four different dynamics of family and I think that it's just really funny the way they play on that.
That, that is true. It is a very funny movie. I saw it, I think, for the first time maybe last year or the year before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hadn't really watched it. I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, I'll get to it. And I finally got to it, and it's pretty good. I appreciate how each different family has its own. You could tell there's like a different vibe with each of them.
Yeah,
Each
yeah,
gathering, and that's how it is. I mean, we all wear these masks when we go to interact with different people because we know we have to behave a certain way when we go to someone's house, or we have to behave a certain way when we go to someone else's house, and it can be hard, I guess, to be ourselves. And I think that they did a good job of showcasing that.
yeah, yeah, for sure. There's another movie that I watched that isn't about Christmas or the holidays, but is definitely about family and it's This Is 40. Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
I just watched it the other like last week, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so funny. Like Paul Rudd
Hmm.
is plays the lead character. I forget the wife's name.
Leslie Mann, I think.
Yeah, Leslie Mann.
Yeah.
What's her name is in it? She just hosted SNL this weekend.
Melissa McCarthy's in it. Yeah.
McCarthy is in it. So funny. Like talk about being in our generation of like age group and what we
Hmm.
go through and the pressures of like holding it together for your family, for your spouse. Um, it just there are so many situations in that movie that ring true that are really funny that it is just hilarious. Like I couldn't stop laughing and there's a couple of different scenes that I'm just like, God, that's so true.
I think what year did that movie come out?
It's
Um,
been really old. I think it's like 2009 or something.
the only reason I ask, 2012, yeah, is because was I when it came out? How old was I? Was I 40 then, or I think I was. So no, I think I had like I was 35 maybe. So
It's not
on
hasn't
re
been that old, has it? That
two,
that math doesn't seem right.
so what?
2025 minus 2012, right?
Yeah, it's 13 years.
Months ago. Oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah, so
Oh,
if
wow.
yeah, I know, right? So the reason I bring that up is because watching it before I turned 40 and watching it after I turned 40, I think maybe the movie felt a little different, so you can relate more to some of the items that they're talking about in the film. And I think Judd Apatow did a great job of, I guess maybe he turned 40 during that. I don't know how old he is, so I can't really say.
Yeah.
But it does a really good job of highlighting aging, if you will, what we go through as a family, as individuals, when we get older, and how we tackle life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such when I saw it, I definitely related. So I don't know if I felt 40 or what the deal was with that, but I definitely related to the movie when I first saw it, and I relate to it now. Even though I don't have kids, it's just a hilarious movie. There's so many funny scenes in it that it's just like
Yeah,
it's a I would definitely recommend it to anyone in our generation because it rings true to our life experience and I think anyone will enjoy it that's in that age bracket.
yeah, and it's an indirect sequel of Knocked Up, the
Yeah,
movie with Seth Rogen and Katherine Heigl, and I really enjoyed This Is 40 because you're gonna laugh about this because Paul Rudd's character creates a record label.
yeah,
So that really inspired me. So that's something that I've ever since I saw the movie, I was like, I want to do that. That's what I want my job to be, to work with musicians, to, create this art. And I think I'm slowly getting there, which is
nice.
kind of scary with my whole online magazine thing. I'm slowly getting to where I can think about, ooh, maybe I can do a record label. Maybe
Yeah.
that's something I can see myself actually doing.
Mhm.
So thank you, Judd Apatow, and This Is 40 for giving me that inspiration to do that.
Nice. Well, speaking of, is there any music that you want to highlight or that you've been listening to lately that has kind of stuck out and that you want to put a spotlight on?
Well, I there are a few artists, but one started up this new like songs of the week that I'm doing for Sonic Looks, which is my magazine. Go look it up, soniclooks.com, SONIQLOOX. And one of the ones that I'm having for next week, I'll give you a sneak preview, is a musician called I think the artist name is Sudan Archives, and the
Okay.
song is called My Type. And it's a really fun like electronic dance number, but it has like strings in it. So I highly recommend that. It was something I'd never heard before, and I heard it on, I think it was like on the Sirius XMU indie station, and I
Okay.
heard it, and I was just really attracted to that sound, that emotion that came through. So highly recommend Sudan Archives, My Type.
Sweet. I've been listening to a lot of Christmas music. For some reason, I'm like, I don't know if I would say that I'm in the Christmas spirit or the Christmas mood, but like, I don't know. I'm listening to Christmas music, so say what you will.
What's
Uh,
your favorite Christmas song then, since we're talking about that?
oh, that's really hard. What's my favorite Christmas song? Um, I don't know. Like, I used to really like "Oi to the World" by No Doubt. Like,
Ah,
I thought that was a really fun
mhm.
Christmas song. I'm not in a really good place with Gwen Stefani right now.
You guys aren't seeing eye to eye right now.
If I'm being honest. So it honestly it's taking its toll on on my listening of No Doubt. So that used to be a go-to song. I have been listening to Christina Aguilera, her rendition of My Favorite Things.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
that's kind of I think she has a movie that she filmed where she does holiday music at the Eiffel Tower in Paris,
Oh, wow.
and it's going to be released. So um, I have been listening to that. Sia has really good Christmas music or holiday
Yeah.
music.
Okay.
She has some really good hits that are good for the holiday season. Kylie Minogue has some really good holiday music. So yeah, I've been listening to all of those people, all of those women, to get me into the mood of Christmas. So I like traditional songs, but like remade by today's artists. Not necessarily the
Interesting.
traditional,
Okay.
like, I don't want to listen to like Frank Sinatra sing, whatever, or who I don't know why I came up with Frank Sinatra, but
Nat King
whoever,
Cole,
yeah, Nat
Frank
King
Sinatra.
Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like those. I definitely enjoy that, but I like a little bit upbeat. I like modern takes on classics and new Christmas songs too.
Interesting. Yeah. When that's different than me because when we decorated our tree, I told Alexa to play 1950s Christmas music.
Oh wow, yeah, definitely the opposite.
So that has everything that you don't like. It had the Frank Sinatra, the Nat King Cole, the Bing Cosby, or not, is that name Bing Cosby? The White Christmas?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know, something about that music from that era, it just feels more, I don't know, it just feels more nostalgic to me. So it feels more home, more Christmassy. I don't know.
yeah, for sure. I see that. Like, and like I said, there's a place for that type of music. Like, I'm not totally against it. I just when I'm driving or when I'm listening to music, I want a little bit more of an upbeat
Oh
kind
yeah, of
of.
course. Yeah, yeah, I get that. Yeah, yeah.
So like that's why I'm kind of interested in and it's really good. Like I definitely recommend you listen to Sia's holiday music. There's really good songs on it that are upbeat and really catchy. She writes a damn good pop song. Like she is incredible. Um, Outside of that, I've also been like kind of an old album, but Christina Aguilera's Bionic album, I
Okay.
think is really underappreciated. If you listen to it, like she worked with so many good people on the album. She worked with Sia, she worked with Nicki Minaj, she worked with Santi Gold, Nicole Scherzinger, Lady Tron, like a lot of really cool artists that I love. And she worked with him on this album that is really not like her normal usual stuff.
Okay.
She has a song with Peaches. Um, it's all kind of like all over the place, but it is so good. It's such a good like electronic pop album that I really recommend people who are maybe fans of Christina Aguilera, but maybe just a fan of that genre type of music to go back and listen to it. It came out when she was doing the movie Burlesque, so I think that the focus kind of went towards the movie and not this album. And then Lady Gaga came out at that time, so I think she overshadowed everyone.
Yeah.
So I just think that it just didn't come out at the right time, right place. But it's such a good album. Like if you listen to it, it's just got some really good songs on it.
Very
So I
cool.
really recommend it. Yeah.
Did you just say you loved Nicole Scherzinger? Scherzinger?
No, I didn't say that I loved her. I said artists that I love, but that she worked with them. So it was like two different points. She worked with Nicole Scherzinger, but I don't necessarily love her.
Thought I got you there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship. I definitely listen to Nicole's music. I just don't like her.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean
That's
it just
perfectly
comes down
fine, I
to
guess.
I just don't like her perceived personality because obviously I don't know her, but the way that she's portrayed, I guess, or the way that she comes off in media, just I just don't like. Sort of the same way with like Mariah Carey. I'm kind of over Mariah Carey and
Hmm.
her Christmas music. Like that's why I'm listening to a lot of other people's Christmas albums.
Yeah.
Just because I'm really over Mariah Carey's Christmas album. Like they trot her out every year. It's the same songs, same thing
Yeah.
over and over again. It's like let's give someone else a try.
What's the meme about her? They're thawing out Mariah Carey or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I definitely think she needs to give it a rest 1 year.
I got a Christmas song for you that I don't know if you've heard before. It's by The Killers. It's called Joel the Lump of Coal.
Huh.
Highly recommend it. It's probably my favorite Christmas song.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I am a fan of the Killers. Um, Definitely like I would say underappreciated by me. Like I like them, but I don't tend to go listen to them often.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. I
They're
mean,
they're a really good band. Like I really
yeah,
like them. I just kind of forget about them when I listen to
yeah,
them.
yeah. I understand that. I can see that. But yeah, go listen to that Christmas song though. Joel the Lump of Coal.
All
You
right.
won't be disappointed.
All right.
It was done, I think, with Jimmy Kimmel for like his show or something like that. And it's a really fantastic story or point of view. So it's told from the um Joel, who's the lump of coal, is
Yeah.
told from his point of view, kind of like Rudolph type of thing.
Yeah.
So it's told from him and how what he does when he finds out that he's going to be the booby prize for a naughty kid.
All right.
It's really good. It's really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
And you go
Just
listen to his album.
now, how about everyone out there? What are you guys' favorite holiday movies, holiday songs? Um, Leave us a comment. Let us know. I'd be curious to see what kind of mix we get from that.
Yeah. What's the best heavy metal Christmas album?
Ooh, good one. I mean, yeah, what are the alternative ones? Like you said, Oi to the World, but I think there's one called Christmas Wrappings.
Uh-huh.
That's really good. Um by the what's the name of the band? I don't recall. Anywho. I
There's a lot
did
of good like Christmas music from the 80s as well. Like there's I listen to a lot of stuff from the 80s um that are holiday music that were like real like new wave
mm-hmm.
inspired. That's really cool.
I remember growing up, maybe it was early 90s, late 80s. I had a CD, and on the CD was the much maligned Paul McCartney Christmas song. I
Okay.
think it's called This Is Christmas or something like that. Either you love it or you hate it. And I remember playing that CD so much over and over again. And that was like the soundtrack to my December.
I don't think I know it. I Paul McCartney, This Is
Yeah.
Christmas.
I think it's called This Is Christmas. I'll look it up, but I think that's it. Um, I did watch another film that started in the Arctic snow, if you want to kind of relate that to Christmas.
All right.
It was by a little known director called Guillermo del Toro,
Yeah.
and a little story, unknown story by based on an author named Mary Shelley. Not sure if you saw it or not.
I saw parts of it and I fell asleep. So I don't know what that says. If that if that's the movie or if that's my old age or what, but I fell asleep watching it. I really appreciated the look of the film. Like Mia Goth, I think, is the actress in it.
Yeah.
She looked really incredible, like the design, the sets. Um, who is it? Oscar Isaac that's in it?
Yes.
Isaac looked really cool. Mia Goth looked really cool. Um, Jacob Elordi looked really cool as
Yeah.
Frankenstein's monster. The sets are amazing. I just I fell asleep like halfway through it.
I mean, it is a little slow burn of a movie. I'll give you that. Yeah. But I enjoyed it. I think it's probably the best. I'll be honest, when I first sat down to watch it, I thought I was going to fall asleep
Yeah.
because that happens to me. It's our age, you get you darken the room a little bit, get all tucked in to watch a film. Next thing you know, halfway through, you're, and you got to rewind and watch it again. But, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't. And it surprised me actually. And I really enjoyed it. I think it was such a master class in storytelling. I think Del Toro's version of it, the way he built the world and universe that it lives in, was so good.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated it, and I really liked it. Like I said, I thought I was going to fall asleep, but it held my attention the whole time.
Yeah. I remember the scenes with the Dr. Frankenstein, his mom, and she's like dressed in all red. And I'm
Hmm.
like, I don't think that's a good omen. I think something bad is gonna happen to her.
Yeah, yeah, and Mia
Most
Goth
characters
did play
don't
both
dress in
characters.
all red. What's that?
I was going to say Mia Goth played the mom and eventually the fiance of the brother.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah, she played dual characters in that film.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't either until I saw the credits, but
That's really cool. She kind of does that a lot, right? She did that in was it Pearl?
I
Where
think
she
so.
plays
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lady and then she plays the young like so I guess that's her thing.
Hey, why
I
not?
don't necessarily know if I liked her acting in the film. Um I like the way she looks, the aesthetics of her
Hmm.
character.
Hmm.
But I don't know if I think she's like was that great of an actress in it.
Fair enough. Fair
Like
enough.
she's a little like I don't know. I don't know if she had like the gravitas to pull it off.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see. But at the same token, was that character meant to be over the top, or was it just a? And I think I don't know where I saw someone was complaining about Del Toro's version not being or being like misogynistic in a way. because it was
Hmm.
all about the men in there or whatever. When it was
Yeah,
written by a female writer and whatnot, and the only female character in the film was pushed down to the side or something like that.
that's interesting. I have to watch it to be able to really say. Um, but I definitely like there was something about her character that I was just like, I don't know if it's acting or what, but it was just like I put it on her acting. So
Okay.
maybe it was that it was the director, maybe that they didn't give her a fair shot to portray a character, that's full fledged and fleshed out or whatever. But yeah, that was my first impression is like, okay, she can't really pull it off.
But now that we're talking about it, I'm remembering more about her performance as the fiance. I can't even remember the name. I think she did a good job.
Yeah,
I think she did a good job. She was able to walk that line of um the distressed woman, you know, character who is needs a man to come save them and being the woman who takes charge. She was
yeah,
like thread that needle right down the middle, I think. And because if you watch the film, you realize that she's the only one the creature relates to. She's the only one um that she feels empathy for the creature. So I think she did a good job. And I really like the film, no
yeah.
matter what. I'll watch
All
it
right.
again.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Have you read the book?
Bits and pieces. I never read the whole thing straight through.
Yeah, I never have as well, even though like I love horror. Like I don't know why I have never read it, but it's definitely like incredible that I think what Mary Shelley was like 19 when she wrote it or
Yeah, I think
something.
so. Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, it is. It is, and the fact that it's held up over a couple centuries or however long it's been, right, is really cool.
Yeah.
So,
What else have would you recommend to anyone as we kind of wrap it up?
movie wise or book wise or anything.
Anything really?
So there's a video game I've been playing called DayZ. It's a zombie game, so I'm sure you'd love it. It's
Yeah,
a survival game. It's just been one of those type of games where they don't really give you instructions. You kind of have to figure out things as you go along. Of course, you could always cheat, go online and figure out how to do stuff, but it's been really fun. I call him my fish because I got to log in and like feed him, make sure he's healthy and what, like an old what was those digital devices that you used to have as kids,
oh, Tamagotchi.
yeah, like a Tamagotchi. That's what I'm treating it like. So it's in a persistent server, so it's an online game, and it's really fun. I really enjoy it. I was walking down because it's like a survival, it's like set in like Russia or somewhere, but walking down a path and there was like zombies on the other side, and I in my head popped the Talking Heads "Road to Nowhere" song.
Yeah,
And if you can picture that song, right? And as you just picture a scene of me walking through zombies and having to like sneak by and that song's blaring in the background. So that's what I recommend. How about
nice.
you?
Recommendations. I bought the trade paperback of, let me grab it. Martian Manhunter,
Oh, okay.
Absolute Martian Manhunter, the trade paperback. This is really well done. I definitely recommend. The artwork by Javier Rodriguez is really cool. So yeah, I recommend this for anyone that hasn't picked it up. It's been out, I think, for like a week or two. The trade
Oh, okay.
paperback. So yeah, check it out. Go to your local comic book shop and pick it up.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, as we wrap up, I want to tell everyone it's called Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. Go listen to that, and either you love it or you hate it, but it's another good song, and it's a former Beatle. So,
Yeah. You can't go wrong with the former Beatle or Paul McCartney, but I can't say that I've heard that song, so I have to go listen to it.
oh, I'm
I'm
sure you'll recognize it.
Yeah. Does it have like a lot of keyboards in it?
I don't recall.
That's the only thing that's popping into my head. But yeah, I'll have to go check it out. So thanks everyone for tuning in this week. Please like and subscribe. We'll be back again with some pop culture opinions, and just check us out if you like, and we'll see you next week.
See you, everyone.